Hello, my lovely Libras. Welcome to your March reading with me, Lorian. It's an absolute pleasure to do this reading for you. We're going to be using the Taramuka, and hopefully we'll get some really good information covering the Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. So I would recommend just having a look at your trilogy to see kind of what information will come through for you for the rest of the month. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle these now. What does Libra need to know for the month of March? If you do want a private reading with me to specifically cover any questions that you may have about what's coming through for you guys, please do feel free to get in touch on the link below. Also, if you appreciate the content that I make, you can just buy me as well. All the information is down there. Okay, so you also have a major arcana at the bottom. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a really strong card for you, Libra. This is a very, I think, auspicious card because it is about turning points and it's about feeling that connection coming in for you. It could be a sense of movement, your personal vision, a feeling of things coming to fruition, but also things are not going to be the same. Things are changing. Maybe you're changing your diet, maybe you're changing something bigger. But there's definitely an additional feeling of change coming through here. It may be slightly more difficult considering we are going into Mercury retrograde, so it could have this feeling of listlessness, and maybe you're a little bit confused as to how to connect with yourself, stuff like that. But ultimately I do see that things are going to change. So we have the Hanged Man, the Death card, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas in your reading out of 7 cards. Alright, so this is interesting as well. Of course I will go into your astrology a little bit too, but this is interesting because I feel like you're in a little bit of a flow here. There are things moving around, there are things changing for you, but you may not see the result of that yet. So it may feel like nothing is happening. You know, every victory you get, for instance, this card here, every victory you get, you just kind of feel like you're stuck. Because nothing changes. You get a little bit more money, or you get a little bit more luck on a dating app, or you know, somebody says, yes, okay, I know exactly what you need and I'll come forward and I'll be such and such for you. But I think sometimes with this in particular, there's a case of you going, well, nothing's changed. But it could be also a case where you feel like you can't let go yet. This is coming through to say that you can. You have a really strong power of clarity of vision, a really strong touch coming in here for you as well. So this is to say, look, this is victory, this is clarity. If you tell the truth and people do not like it or don't accept it, you haven't really lost. You're something that seems to come through saying honesty is the best policy, but sometimes I think keeping something back will win out in the first place. So it could be that you just sort of go, well, I'm not going to tell them they look a little bit weird in this outfit. If it makes them feel happy, you know, it's something that you really want to encourage them to feel good about themselves. So it could be that you have a little bit of a communication up and down. Obviously with Mercury in retrograde, this could be also an issue. But the big things coming through seem to be you do have victory, you are having a separation, you are having this change that you've created coming in here. And I honestly believe that this is something that you can unify within yourself in order to change and, you know, make sure that you can take this victory and roll with it. It could be the very victory you need to cut yourself free. Just see how it goes, because I think basically a lot of your cards are saying this is a month where you can change things. This is a month where you can alter things. This is something where you can turn the wheel into a little bit of a different direction. Maybe if you feel like you've been drifting in space for a little while, you just nudge it slightly and it goes over somewhere else. So it could be like you're just trying to divert your course, or you're diverting something that then enables you to see things from a completely different perspective, or allows you to go a completely different perspective. And then you do have the death card, which is normally the Scorpio card. So with this one, it does come through with a sense of release. Again, transitions, inexorable forces, things are ending for you. It could be the end of a very desperate period for you, where you felt like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, just throw my hands up in the air, don't know what I'm experiencing here, I don't know where to go, what am I doing, I can't make head nor tail of it. So it could be that you're finally able to shrug that off. It's interesting because the new moon in Pisces on the 6th of March does happen in your 6th house. And it's this kind of feeling of health, and you want to make a kind of like this commitment to yourself, and you really want to go forwards. But the new moon is just after a Mercury goes retrograde in the same house. So maybe your communication with nurses, doctors, health professionals are going to be slightly fractured, because you're trying to tell them something and they're just not listening. Or maybe you're misunderstanding the signs as to what your health is telling you. Maybe, sometimes when you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, you can literally have neck and shoulder and back issues. So it could be something that you need to listen to your body a little bit more in order for you to really affect change in your health, or in the way you do things, or how you utilize your power. It can also be a slight little bit of creativity here, because it's like a multiple of 3, so there could be a creative way that you tackle any issues that come forwards for you. But I do feel that there is a kind of a spotlight that's going to grow around the area in particular over this month. And then you have the full moon in Libra on 21st of March, which is only a few days, really a week, before Mercury goes out of retrograde. But the full moon in Libra will basically illuminate yourself, your body, how you feel in your body, your path through life. So this big illumination is coming in to say, look, are you happy where you are? Is there something you want to change? Is there things that you want to change about your appearance? Do you want to start getting rid of everything out of your wardrobe in order to bring in something new? What is it you need? And it could be that you need a different balance. You need a different status quo. You don't need this one. You need to set yourself free from it and change it. And that's where this card can come in, the Knight of Wands. So he can give you the energy, the adventure, the lust for change, in order to give you that extra pizzazz and that extra nudge in the right direction. So he can come forwards and give you that power. But I also feel like this could be that you need to take a little bit of a break, maybe a little bit of a trip, just to see how you fare on the other side of things. It could also be the fact that you change and you hit the ground running. As soon as you see this change, it's like boom, bolted, gone, done, out the gate, no question. I am making this the best thing that I can make it. So it could even be that you're just sort of waiting for that ringing of the bell, so you can actually go, yeah, okay, fine. To be honest, you could even ring that bell yourself. You could literally go, boom, gone, done, this is what I'm going to do here. The only thing is, though, you may fear a little bit of this change. You may fear it a little bit because you're so used to this sort of status quo. You may fear it. And I think the stability that you have, kind of, and the security that you have, kind of, if you suddenly change everything, you don't have that as often. But this is also about maybe putting your talents away, having a lock on your talents for the fear of what they could bring to you and change for you. So if that's the case, Libra, please do not fear what you can do. Do not fear what changes you can bring into your life and into others, because you have the High Priestess here. And she brings in such a glorious state of psychic ability. She is non-action. She's very I think she's mysterious in a way that gives you this sense of allure. She kind of brings this feeling of, okay, well, we'll see how this goes, or we're going to see how this moves into the future. So it is a case of, I think, maybe biding your time in a way. So things change, but then you kind of hold down a little bit. You go, okay, so let me suss out where this new direction's going, how I can maneuver myself into this new path, maybe. But she is a very, very strong card, and she gives you that sense of maybe something that your spirit guides want you to know. Maybe there's something somebody else up there wants you to know, you know? And also, I think that with Venus in Aquarius for most of the month, that's probably going to aid you in this, because this is also going to be in your house of creativity, and the fifth house, spiritual practice, the mind, how you honor yourself, romance, even. You know, it could be this feeling of, okay, so I want to maybe dip my toe into the waters a little bit, but what it was saying about that kind of creativity and spiritual practice, maybe you need to unlock a little bit. Maybe you've been sitting on some gifts of yours, or denying the fact that things have come through in dreams, denying something that's been maybe wanting to come through for you for a while, and you've just been going, no, 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 I need it to be this way, it's not going to change. No, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. It's been here before. I've had this victory. It didn't do anything. So what makes this different? You know, a little bit of the Four of Cups scenario. But I think that this is all saying that you have change coming. You can say, yeah, okay, and go into it, or you can resist it because you see things as being too hard. Because you see things as being, damn, you know, if only this happened. If only, oh, I need this first. Oh no, I can't go there yet. I need this. Stop making excuses and saying this can't happen, this can't. It can. You can do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be anything that's absolutely down to the wire. Do it to the best of your ability and believe in yourself, and I think it's going to happen. You don't have to rush it, but it will come. So I'm going to use the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. I've been using these in some personal readings lately, and they really do seem to enjoy coming through and almost like sharing the spotlight. So let's see. What does Libra have to know for the month of March? What does Libra have to know for the month of March? What does Libra have to know for the month of March? Alright, I think it's one of two, so I'm going to do two for you and see what this kind of gives you. So the first one I got was amplify your positive emotions. Not the only one to get that this month, but like I was saying, if you kind of put restrictions on yourself, that will just get you inwards. If you think of something nice day, if you meditate just for 10 minutes on something really nice that you want, if you just focus on the good things at least once a day, if you focus on something nice that went well over the course of the week or just the day, you know, wake up with a thing of today's going to be a good day. You know, not, oh God, what's going to happen? But just go, today's going to be good, you know, and hopefully your brain will get into a rhythm of positivity so you can actually take advantage of that. And this is kind of amplifying not only your positive emotions, but also your psychic links to your higher self, to what you can manifest yourself this month. And the next one, wow, this is a beautiful card, Bountiful Harvest. So this one in particular, this is a 10 card, a completion card, but it's also a 1. So this could be your career, success, fame, you know, visible actions and your reputation, but it could also be yourself and your appearance and how you portray yourself to other people. But Bountiful Harvest, your luck's coming in, my friends. Your luck is coming in. There's peace here. There's you reaping the rewards of things. You can change so much for yourself this month. I mean, I would want this in artwork myself because this is so beautiful. The energy coming from this is so lovely, and I think this is Libra. This is kind of how I see you, Libras. You are so beautiful. The flower energy is really strong with Libra, and it just feels like there's such a beautiful healing energy. You're changing things for the better. You're going through things, and please do believe in yourself. Please do. Transformation's not easy. Transformation can really take its toll, but you don't have to do it alone. You're not alone. We're all with you. So just feel like you can accomplish the world. Feel like you can tackle this. Feel like you welcome the energies that are coming and you welcome this new change, you welcome this new venture. Because this might just be to you an imperceptible nudge in the right direction, but this could really change things for you. And I hope that you tune into the energies that can really come in and assist you with this as well. But let me know in the comments below how things go for you. I do wish you the absolute very best of luck. And if you'd like to get a reading from me, all the information's in the link, or join me on Patreon for weekly readings and extra additional content. But I do wish you all the very best. Let me know how things go. I'm wishing you the very best of Marches, and I'll speak to you guys very soon.